All right, what's up, guys? I'm back.
Oh my God. Okay, go again.
Okay, what's up, guys? Welcome back to Beers and Breakdowns.
That was terrible.
What?
That was terrible. That's not even close to how we do it.
What's up, guys? I don't even know what he does. But anyways, like you said, we're watching the damn it. I don't know why I keep doing this. I keep calling this freaking movie The Onion. I started this movie. This is no lie. I started this movie. I texted Abel. I was like, we're going to do this movie for Beers and Breakdowns. I started the movie, and it wasn't until like 20 minutes into the movie when they referenced the unit that they're working with, and they called it the Union. And then I realized that the movie is not called The Onion. It's called The Union. Apparently, I'm an idiot, and I can't read, so... We're doing The Onion. God dang it, I did it again. We're doing The Union. I'm not going to say the name of this movie anymore. We're doing The Union this episode of Beers and Breakdowns. If you watched the last episode, you know we were doing a little drinking game to spice things up a little bit, where anytime we cursed, or I'm going to say it now because now's my free time to say tactics, or any variation of the word tactics, you got to take a shot. And we've also got prepared statements that each of us have prepared for each other that the other person has to read. I'm going to take a shot. I said, I don't know.
You just said a bad word and we're going to leave it at that.
I said a bad word. So, you want to take one to start the show?
I didn't make a mistake. Why do I have to take one?
Okay, fine. Prepared statement says, you ass. I look like Bad Bunny, which is funny because I also share his love for men. I'm noticing a trend.
I didn't know how many mistakes you'd actually make, so I thought maybe you'd read like one or two, and I wanted to make sure that they both emphasize the fact that you're probably gay.
Bad Bunny, baby.
Anyway, if you guys don't know, we currently have a collaboration going on right now with Barbell Apparel. If you guys notice, me and Kurt are both wearing the same shirt. This is the Chase Fear line of shirts designed by, I believe, you, right? This is your logo. Can you explain that logo real quick?
So Chase Fear, basically, it's for everybody that understands that in order to do more, be more, you got to get out there and chase fear, basically. And so that's what we did. We had a collaboration with Barbell Apparel with the Chase Fear. This is the first run of shirts. We're going to do another run later on down the road, which are going to be awesome as well. But if you want to support the channel, if you want to get an awesome fitting, awesome feeling shirt, go check them out, barbellapparel.com. Also, they have a promotion going on right now. Any order over $99 and you get a free hoodie, which is an awesome deal. So that's going on all month. So check them out. Barbell Apparel, you can wear them to the gym. You can wear them to work. You could wear them out for a night to party. You can even wear them to a wedding. They have something for every occasion.
Here's the thing about Barbell Apparel, which is crazy, okay, is that they have this warranty where if you gain muscle, gain weight, lose weight, just overall change because of life, they will send you a new set of clothes, no questions asked, which I think is pretty... Yeah. I mean, I gotta be honest with you, if I started a clothing company, I don't know that I would do that because I would just assume it's gonna go under, but somehow they're pulling it off and it's really, really cool. The jeans are some of the most comfortable jeans I've ever actually worn. It's difficult for me to find jeans just because of the way clothes fits me, but Barbell Apparel was the last brand that I thought was gonna be the brand for me, and now I have nothing but Barbell jeans because they're so comfortable. So if you're thinking that you have to be like just shredded and, you know, be muscle bound and just huge, what's Sean's word for it, for his buffness?
I don't know.
What is it? Bulbousy.
Bulbousy. Yeah.
If you're thinking that you have to be bulbousy and 6% body fat, you don't. It's just really comfortable clothes. So for all my guys out there that are watching this thinking this is only going to be for people like him, it's not. I wear essentially my day-to-day life is Barbell Apparel. So definitely check them out. Again, support the channel. We'd really, really appreciate it. Like and subscribe, all that fun stuff. With that said, let's get into this.
All right, so the Union is a unit of, it's like secret operatives, almost like CIA, and they are brought in from just regular working class people, and they go around the world and conduct secret missions.
Did you just take him down by hitting him in the shoulder?
Point. I have the asset.
She hit him real hard.
She karate chopped him.
It was a karate chop.
In the shoulder. Bye.
So,
God, this looks like a Netflix movie.
From a military standpoint, I almost said the bad word, the T word, that I'm not allowed to say. From that standpoint, this guy who is a member of this elite team of secret operators, whatever, the entire mission goes to crap, and his whole team winds up getting murdered. And so he has the package, which is this guy who they're going to rescue, and he runs out, leaving all sense of cover onto the middle of a bridge and just stands there and is like, I have the package. And just stands in the middle of the bridge.
Yeah.
You could have hidden behind a building. You could have hidden in an alleyway. He just goes out to the middle of the bridge, and a sniper, which he knows there's a sniper in the area, shoots him and kills him.
Mm.
Not the best method.
I agree.
If you ought to say that.
I'm not much of a Ishin, right? Whatever that word would be. But I would, if I was like trying to run away or trying to hide something or trying to steal something or try to obtain something, I wouldn't go to the middle of a bridge and then stand there.
Well,
just be like, yo.
I don't even think you need training. That's just basic human survival. Somebody's shooting at you, you're going to hide behind something.
Yeah.
You're not going to go to the middle of a bridge. And so this movie kind of starts off showing you that the ways they do things probably aren't the best.
Can we talk about how good she did her makeup for this operation, though?
Oh, it was incredible.
Like, she made sure she was ready for this.
She's got the hair of, remember John and Kate +8? She's got the same hair as Kate. I think that's what they call a 45 to natural. I know a little bit about women's hairstyles.
45 to natural.
Look it up. Go ahead and Google that if you want to.
Hey, when we first met, did you ever think we would hook up?
I was your 7th grade English teacher, Mike, so yeah.
You always passed me.
You still hooking up with an old chick?
Hey, Gary.
Hi.
Hey, Mom.
Hey, honey.
A really nice suit. You still working uptown?
Gary works at the bank.
Like as a teller?
Like as a manager.
What the heck?
It's
Just happened. What is
This
this?
is like typical like small town America. Dude just hooked up with his 7th grade English teacher.
Yeah.
Comes down and his friend from high school is still living at home.
Which I guess that Mark Wahlberg is like now really religious, so it makes me, it's funny the stuff that he'll still do on screen, like the situations he'll portray, like the other guys and stuff like that.
Yeah, the fact that he just banged out this dude's mom. The guy's just sitting there in his suit eating Cheerios, clearly still lives at home.
He's wearing a backwards hat.
Just that grin, that look on his face. It's that look. It's like, yeah, I did that. It's like, you know, I know. I've got a teacher that I had multiple fantasies about. I'm sure we all did.
I can honestly say I have never had a teacher that was like hot.
You didn't know Miss Tyree. Miss Tyree did our sex education.
By the time I got to school, we didn't have that.
Well, I was looking for some hands-on training.
Kurt's a little older than I am.
I'm 6 months older than you.
Well, that was long enough for
There's
them
like,
What'd you say? What'd you call me?
I don't like this game anymore.
Oh!
I've been taking all the shots. I feel like you gotta take one
You don't
on.
like it because I'm not making any mistakes. That's why.
You don't even have any more statements prepared.
I don't. I ran out. I'll come up with one real quick.
I wake up in the morning. You're not carrying your weight on this show, Abel. I'm a scat man. Be bop bop ba da bo. Bop bop ba da bo. Be but bop bop ba da bo. Biddy ba da ba da bo.
Exactly.
Normally we put you through a 6-month training program of everything you need to know to be a union agent. But unfortunately we only have 2 weeks, so we're gonna have to do the best we can, Mike.
Any allergies?
Nope.
Any phobias? Heights, spiders, commitment?
Nope.
How many fingers can you fit inside your anus?
All right, stop.
We're doing a psychological profile on you.
And what does my asshole have to do with psychology?
You should read Freud. What's your relationship?
How many fingers can you fit inside your anus? So we actually go through psychological evaluations like that, and they will ask you some messed up questions. Seriously, like you're at SFAS, you're going through selection, and this is if you're becoming a Green Beret. And so this is like towards the middle or the end of selection, so you're already exhausted, you're probably hungry, and then you go and you sit in this office and they ask you these questions, and some of them are ridiculous questions like this, and you're like, I don't see how this pertains to anything. But you're already, like, you're in there, and they'll ask you multiple different ways. It goes on forever, and they'll kind of ask you the same question, like, 3 different ways to, I guess, tell, like, if you're being untruthful or whatever. But some of them are questions like this that you're just like, why the heck are you asking me this? So, I answered 4. There was a story, all right, this didn't happen to me specifically, but maybe it's an urban legend, I don't know. But we kept hearing this story when we were going through SEER school, now that you brought it up, of this one certain cadre member who would walk in, and a big guy, and he would come in with a hot dog. And in SEER school, you're wearing scrubs. That's all you have on are scrubs. No underwear or anything like that. You have scrubs on, and you're wind up, which military, medical scrubs. Mm-hmm. And so you're having to like roll around in the rocks while they squirt you with hoses and all this other stuff. So your scrubs get ripped. So by the end of it, everybody's dong's just hanging out, just flopping everywhere. And so like the story that we kept hearing was there's one cadre that walks in with a hot dog. And when he comes in with a hot dog, like he rubs it like up and down your chest and like rubs it between your booty cheeks and stuff. Didn't necessarily happen to me, but I've heard enough people say it that I think that it's probably true. I definitely had one guy come in and like start rubbing my nipples and like caressing me behind the ear and stuff.
Why?
It's an interrogation tactic.
Why is that an interrogation tactic? To make you uncomfortable?
I guess. I don't
see if you like it?
I don't write the rules.
To see if the dong becomes a bong?
You're like, oh, you're fully wrecked, aren't you? So I guess I am.
Miss? She look like a miss to you?
All right.
This is something in most movies that really pisses me off, and I'd like to clarify that I'm not a chauvinist pig. I am not. I believe that women are strong. I love to hear them roar. But when they try to convince me that that little toothpick of an arm that she's got attached to her body is somehow doing the same amount of damage that a full-grown muscular man can do back, just pisses me off.
Hey, look.
If I want to pick that little girl up and punt her across the street, that's what I'm going to do, and there's not a damn thing she can do about it. She's doing that kind of damage and throwing him and ragdolling him around.
She threw him across the ground a couple times.
It's like, come on.
The thing for me is, this is something that I know Sean has talked about in, I think The Equalizer. Maybe it was The Equalizer, where the guy kept, wait, Equalizer was,
Denzel Washington.
Not The Equalizer.
Yeah. Because I don't think you were on any of the Equalizers. I think me and him did all those.
Damn, I can't think of the movie. But the one where people kept falling through things all of a sudden, or getting like hit by cars, or falling 2 stories.
John Wick?
And then I think it was John Wick. There was a John Wick and then another one. But then they get up and they keep fighting.
Yeah.
This guy just fell 20 feet through a glass pane window onto a hardwood table.
Right.
And all of a sudden they're back up and still going at it.
And I'm sorry, but I think he'd get up before she did. I think that her back would be broken into, and she would compare it to childbirth. I don't.
Because I'm married to her, asshole.
What?
We're separated.
Really? This guy?
What's that supposed to mean?
Oh no, I'm sure her dad was pleased as punch when you walked through the door. Oh, Bill? Oh, you didn't have to call him Mr. Hall like everybody else?
Hey, let me tell you something about me and Bill.
Yeah, no, tell me.
No, hey, we're not gonna do this.
Me ought to call this the reunion.
You got proof that it was Brennan?
Proof is in the end.
I thought that was the perfect example of a new guy on the team that like speaks up a little too soon.
Uh-huh.
And they're like, listen, new guy, shut the hell up. Like basically the way he snapped at him.
Yeah.
That reminded me of being a new guy on a team, or seeing a new guy that got a little too comfortable too quick, which I've seen multiple times. You got to put him in their place.
It's interesting that you would have thought of that, given the fact that the situation at hand is that he realized he was married to her,
yeah,
even though he's with or doing something with her.
Yep.
And then the very racist comment.
All right. So that's what I thought it was racist too. But I mean, I guess she's saying, you know, she's black too.
I was going to say, I guess it makes it somewhat unracist because she's black.
I'm sure he's pleased as punch when you walk through the door.
What are the reason would there be for him to be pleased as punch Other than the fact that he's a very dark black man. Like, why?
Forever.
Take the shot, Mike.
You do not have the shot, Mikey.
Go ahead, Mike.
With one hand?
Do it.
Don't do it.
Go ahead, Mike.
Be a good boy. Come on. You had a shot. You just shoot chicken shit to take it.
All right, stop. That's what I was about to say. He had the shot. He's 10 feet away. Just focus on, control your breath, focus on your trigger squeeze, and that's an easy shot all day long.
I agree. I just don't understand what the point is of having it held with one hand.
Yeah, I mean, hey, if you
This guy is telling him to shoot him, so adding your second hand and having all that control isn't going to change anything.
If you need to adjust your grip, adjust your grip. Work on your base.
It's called your workspace.
Okay?
It's called your workspace, and he could have just punched out, taken that shot easily.
I like that he called him out on it, too.
In the trunk.
Did you catch it?
Which part?
I don't know. I feel like it all of a sudden turned into Too Fast, Too Furious. They had the same exact shifting sounds and engine sounds as the first Fast and Furious. That was it. That was it. It took me back. It's like Paul Walker's driving this car right now.
Right, and they're also emphasizing the turbo.
And he's probably got 93 octane in that thing.
Right.
So he's at least got a couple more horsepower. It's not catching up with that Porsche.
No,
It's the fact that she's like, it's not the car, baby.
It's the driver. It's like if he was actually giving it gas, you wouldn't even be able to speak to him. There's no way.
It's not the car, baby.
And then she shifts and then passes him at will in a Ford Focus.
You know, that's the funny thing that gets me, and this is not just this movie, but especially like Fast and Furious or any of the other movies. It's like people will be racing, and then it gets to the part where it's like, oh no, I'm losing. Let me go pedal to the metal.
Yeah.
It's like you're racing at half throttle. That doesn't make sense. Nobody's going to do that. Or you're going to shift again and all of a sudden go faster. Like the way they do like the cut scenes with the shifting and all that in these movies always gets me.
It's like if you've ever driven a car, if you go slower, you can go faster again. Yeah. That's how cars work. But if you're already going as fast as you can, I mean, sure, you can let off the gas and then floor it again. I don't think it's going to work.
Yeah. So that was The Onion. God dang it, I said it again. That's what we should have did. I would have been wasted if we would have drank every time I said The Onion.
I'm going to do what you should have did.
Every time I misgendered this movie. Anyways, that was The Union.
The Union.
Which was I don't know, man. It was kind of entertaining, but it wasn't that good of a movie. You know, Mark Wahlberg, Halle Berry were awesome, I guess. But
I kind of feel like we're on that weird slope, you know, like when Adam Sandler first started making movies, they were all really good. And then it slowly started going like this.
Right.
And I feel like we're experiencing the same thing with Mark Wahlberg, where when he started making movies, they were really good. Yeah. And then now we're kind of sort of dipping into this almost family-friendly zone where you can still, it's like slowly losing its edge. And becoming a little more just sort of generally ambiguous. And I don't like that because I kind of want a movie to still offend people. I think that's what makes them good. But either way, it's fine. But
look, if you got nothing else to watch, maybe check it out.
It's like Halle Berry. Just drop a couple pounds, get a faster car, and then maybe this would have been a better movie. But until then, I guess maybe this is just not...
It's good to see Halle back, though.
Sure.
All right, guys. Well... Jesus, you gotta end this before you get us canceled. We'll see you guys on the next one.
Peace.